We're going to go to Tulsa for your number 3 inside linebacker in the 2021 draft. Zaven Collins. And Ike, I always like the players who previously played quarterback. He's also playing tight end for the team before they had a need at the linebacker position. They plug him in, they play him, and he plays out of his mind at the linebacker position. And now looks like he's going to be a top draft pick here in the NFL draft. What did you see from him on the tape?
His pro day numbers aren't going to wow you. You put in his tape, you can be like, God damn, Zay. Every time you watch him in the NFL from this point on, this is exactly what we're going to be saying, Mark. God damn, Zay. Because every time I watched him and I popped in the tape from Tulsa, whether he was playing inside linebacker position, outside linebacker position, catching picks, playing man-to-man, filling the holes on the back of the defense, understanding what the quarterback was trying to do. Sometimes he'll play defensive line. I was like, God damn, Zay. And he's another one of these guys that just naturally is very instinctive, I guess, because he didn't play multiple positions on Tulsa. So it's hard to find a guy, one, who got that body type, two, who's a team player, because you got to be a team player to play multiple positions for a team. Your ego got to be at the door. You got to leave your ego at the door when you're doing this. But to be so successful and for us to talk about him at the inside linebacker position, it's like, damn, Zay. And he always came up clutch. Like whenever Tulsa needed a play, even if they needed a play on offense, they put him at a tight end position. You'll just sit back and be like, damn, Zay. So Zaven Collins is really that good when you want to talk about being a playmaker. But as far as like his numbers, a lot of these guys on their pro days, their numbers going to look better than Zay. But when you pop in the tape, Zay is just equally talented as all these guys with the good numbers at this inside linebacker position.
I don't want to get too swept up in numbers, but he also swept up in the awards category. Bronco Nagurski winner, Chuck Bednarik winner for the nation's best defensive player, first team AP All-American. So he was everywhere for a Tulsa team where I'd never really heard of Tulsa until, you kind of put them on the map. So, whichever team gets him is going to get a player who produced at a very high level in college.
He's a Steeler.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna bookmark this part of the show.
Yes.
We're gonna bookmark this part of the show because if in fact that ends up happening, are you saying with the Steelers' first round pick, Ike?
Yep.
All right, we're bookmarking this part of the show because if this comes to fruition a week from tomorrow, Ike, this will further confirm that you're a psychic. You always predict things before they happen. You told me Baylor was going to win March Madness a month and a half before it happens. There's proof in the pudding, Ike. We're going to bookmark this and remember this part of the podcast during next week's NFL draft.